Hello everyone and welcome back, and also welcome to my first video of 2021. It is a little bit late, I do apologise, but I'm going to be back with regular tutorials from now on. I haven't got my usual background or setup at the moment, which is pushing me out of my comfort zone a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but you'll just have to bear with me for a little bit. So while I'm getting used to the new setup, I thought we'd have quite a chilled first video for 2021. I've got my tea, I'm going to be doing a haul today. I bought quite a bit of makeup before Christmas, and I've not really used it until recently. I've just kept most of it in a box. Some of it is still unopened, so I thought I would go through with you what I bought. So I'm going to start with skincare first because I am getting a little bit more confident in trying new skincare. I do suffer with eczema quite a lot. I'm very sensitive and it always puts me off buying new skincare. I always just kind of stick to what I know. So I did pick up a couple of new things. The first is not a new thing, it's something that I use all the time. This is the Toleriane Ultra Fluid from Roche Posay. Last time I repurchased this, I picked up the wrong one. I picked up the cream, whereas this is the Toleriane Ultra Fluid, not the Ultra Cream, so it's a little bit more lightweight. This is the moisturiser which I'm using on all my clients at the moment. It sits so nice under makeup and it does work on everybody. It's perfect for sensitive skin. It's really moisturising, but it's really lightweight as well. It sits amazing under makeup and it's perfect for sensitive and reactive skin as well, which I have, and I've used this for so long now. One main reason which I do love this is that you can use it around the eyes as well, and I always find it hard to find a really nice eye cream. So this is just a staple for my personal kit and for my makeup kit at the moment. I just absolutely love it. I've used it so many times now, but I do prefer this than the cream version. You can get two different types. So yeah, that is the first repurchase that I got. Okay, the next thing which I picked up is the Pixi Glow Tonic, and I'll get it out so I can show you. I have had this is a repurchased one. My other one is empty now, so I can start using this. I did start using this ages ago, but honestly I didn't think that I liked it, and I didn't really think it made that much difference to my skin, and I was a bit like, everybody goes on about how nice it is and I just didn't really think that it worked for me. So before Christmas I just started using it again. So after I've cleansed, I use it on like a little cotton bud, well, cotton pad, and I wipe it all over my face before moisturiser in the morning and at night. And again, at first I just wasn't really thinking that it's working, and then the longer that I used it, the more that I actually saw a difference in my skin. So this is what it looks like. So this is a new one. My old one is empty now. I finished it this morning and it's just made my skin just look a little bit more like uplifted, a little bit brighter. Before it was looking really dull and it just dried out like straight away. Even just putting like regular moisturiser on, it stayed alright, but this just gives me a little bit more hydration. I think it makes my skin just look a lot brighter. I got the small one again because it was really inexpensive. I think it was only like £10, and this lasts so long. Toner honestly is one step which I've never really stuck with in a skincare routine because I've never really found one that I actually like. Usually they dry my skin out straight away, but the more that I've used this, the more I can definitely tell a difference. Skin definitely looks a lot brighter and it feels even nicer when I put my moisturiser on then. So I'm still going to stick to using this, absolutely love it. If there's any more Pixi products which you like, then please leave them down in the comments because I hear a lot of really nice things about them, but this is the only product I've ever tried. Okay, so next I got a set of two things which actually came together, and it's a new cleanser and a new moisturiser. So this is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I saw so many people raving on about this. In the Black Friday it came with the moisturiser as well. So this is the moisturising cream for dry to very dry skin, which I definitely have. Yeah, it says moisturises and helps restore the protective skin barrier for the face and body. So you can use this on your face and body as well. Because I do suffer with eczema quite a bit, I have used the body moisturiser of this brand before, and I've seen so many people raving on about the cleanser, so I decided to switch to this. I was using the Dermalogica before. I absolutely love Dermalogica products, but I just thought I would give this, like, for my daily cleanser, just a little bit of a try. I absolutely love it. To be fair, the cleanser that I'm using, the texture of this is very similar to the Dermalogica one. It's very lightweight, it's really, really nice, very gentle on the skin. I am enjoying using it at the moment. I use it in the morning and at night. I haven't tried this on like a full face of makeup because I usually take off the most of my makeup with a cotton pad and micellar water first, and then I use this. So I don't know what this is like to actually take off like your daily makeup, because I don't use it for that. I use it to kind of take off the last little bits. But yeah, so far I'm really liking it. It's fine around the eyes. Sometimes with cleansers I find they cling to my eyes. I don't know why. Or like it clings in my eyelashes, and then my eyes are like running the whole night and they just get really sensitive and irritated. But this has been really, oh, really nice. I've not been using these for that long, so I will keep you updated. The moisturizer is quite a thick moisturizer. I'll show you what it looks like quite a thick cream, but when you like rub it in, it stays so hydrated and it doesn't like sit on the skin, so makeup applies really nice over this. So what I have been doing is using this as like my face moisturizer, and then keeping this for just under my eyes, and then sometimes I just use this, but the majority of the time I use this because it's really hydrating. It's amazing. I'm only using it on my face at the moment because I do have a body moisturizer already, but I will keep you updated on these, and in a couple of months I'll probably do like a full skincare routine because I'm happy with how it's going at the moment. I haven't had a lot of eczema on my eyes and face, which this time of year it gets really bad. Okay, so moving on to makeup, I did pick up 2 foundations because everyone is talking about them at the moment, and I'm very easily influenced into buying things that everyone else is buying. So the first one is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I absolutely love this. I picked the shade 6.3, which is warm vanilla, because I'm not really tanning that much at the moment. It's very pigmented. You only need like a really small amount. When I got the bottle, I thought, like, that isn't really going to last me very long, but I've used it I think twice now, just for a tutorial, and it's really pigmented. Like, you don't need much at all. It says on the front that it's naturally radiant. It is very glowy. If you've got more oilier skin, this might not be amazing for you, but again, I have really dry skin. I've used it a couple of times. I have liked it first impressions. I've not worn it for like a full day. I've literally used it for a tutorial and then wiped it straight off. So I will, again, if you want a review, then let me know, but I'll keep you updated on this as well because I've not really worn it for long enough to give you, like, to say that I love it or to say that I hate it. But first impressions, it is very glowy, it is very pigmented. Then the second foundation which I picked up, which I was most excited for, was the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, and I got the shade Fiji, again because I'm not really tanning that much, and this is pretty much a perfect match for my skin tone at the moment. The main reason which I wanted to try this is because if I liked it, I wanted to introduce this to my pro kit as well, because I've seen so many makeup artists starting to use this in their kit. So it's not that runny, it's definitely more thicker than the Born to Glow. So it is quite thick. Again, you don't need that much. To me, because I usually go for like really glowy foundations which are more full coverage, this wasn't as like glowy as others that I've tried, which isn't a bad thing, because if I did start to use this in my kit, I would want something which isn't too radiant, because obviously if somebody has more oily skin, I like to pick foundations for my kit which are quite universal to use on like more oily skin and more dry skin as well, and this one I think will actually work really well. I like that it's full coverage. You can really build it up without looking cakey. Nice full coverage, but you don't need too much product. The finish is really nice as well. And yeah, I will keep you updated on this. Okay, the next thing I picked up, I've been wanting for ages, but I didn't know whether it was actually worth the hype that it's given. So the next thing I picked up from P. Louise is their Acid Rain, is it the Acid Rain paint? It's in the shade Blank Canvas, and I've seen so many people using this on Instagram, but because I use the P. Louise base all the time, I didn't know whether this would actually be worth the hype. But oh my god, if you don't have this in your kit, then please go and get it right now. It's absolutely amazing. This is like the most pigmented thing I've ever used. You only need a tiny bit. So that is the colour of it. I'll just put it on. I think it is very similar to the colour of I use base 2, which I think was the original one, called Rumour. It's very similar to the colour of this, but it's so much more pigmented. Like, if you're doing a cut crease, it's so much neater, it's so much more precise. You could use this as your base, it would work absolutely fine. I just like it a lot better now than the Peel Louise base for like any intricate work, like cutting the crease, or even just like carving under your liner and things like that. It's just a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more precise. Again, you don't need to set this, I think it sets on its own, I'm pretty sure. But they do them in different colours as well, which I'm excited to try, because they would definitely make like the colours of your eyeshadows pop a lot more. Also picked up a new concealer because, again, I've seen everybody raving about it. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and I've used this a couple of times now. I really like it. I picked up the shade Vanilla, and it's the perfect shade for me. I like the doe foot on this one as well. It's got like quite a pointed end to it, so I like to use it to like sharpen up my liners and stuff as well. It's got like a nice precise doe foot to it. I really like it. It's a really nice full coverage as well, but it's not really thick. It's really nice to blend out as well, which I do really like, especially under my eyes. I mean, I use the Tarte Shape Tape, which is actually one of my new like favourite concealers now, but that is quite a thick concealer. I would say I couldn't use anything like thicker than that under my eyes. That's as far as I would go. But this, again, a nice full coverage, but it's nice and thin and lightweight as well, which I really like. I also picked up a new bronzer as well, which I've seen a lot of good reviews on. I actually haven't opened this yet. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and which shade did I get? It doesn't say. Maybe it'll say, let's just open it, it might say on the inside. I've seen so many people rave about this. I didn't realise that you could get this in the UK actually, so when I saw it on, I think I got it from Feel Unique, I thought that I would try it out. It just says bronzer on the back, and I'm sure that, surely that isn't the shade name. Maybe it is. I'll leave it in the link. I'll leave a link for it down below. You open it, and then it's got one of them stupid, I don't know why like companies do this anymore. This isn't even a brush. Oh my god. So this, instead of being one of those annoying brushes, isn't even that. It's like a foam paddle. Like, no, that is just going in the bin straight away. I hate it when brands do that. Like, they would save so much money if they didn't even include that. It has got a mirror in there as well, which I suppose can be quite helpful. And then this is the shade. Feels nice and creamy. Put some on my hand, but I don't even know if it's going to show. It looks like it's matte, but it doesn't look too like dull. It looks like it's going to look quite natural on the skin, which is exciting. And it smells, oh, it smells like Hawaiian Tropic. I didn't realise there was a scent to it. Oh, that just smells like holidays. I literally can't wait for the summer now. It's actually snowing today, and I'm just a bit fed up of it now, being in lockdown and it's snowing. It'd be nice if we were in springtime, so bring on spring. But no, so that is a bronzer. Now it's open, I can start using it, and again, I'll let you know how I got on with that. I did a bit of a shop on Morphe. Picked up this, which I'd never heard of before. It's the Dimension Effect Contouring Stick, and I've never heard of this before. I got the shade 13, I've used it quite a few times now, absolutely love it. So this is what it looks like, and it's just a contour stick. Swatch review there for you. This 13 I think is quite a universal shade. It reminds me a lot of the Benefit contour stick, the one that used to break all the time. I bought it once and it broke, and there was quite a few bad reviews on it, but the shade of it I really liked, and this is very similar to that. It's really blendable as well, absolutely love it. I've used it quite a few times now, and I think it's going to be featured in my tutorials quite a bit. Okay, last but not least, I bought a few of the Morphe lip liners because, again, I've heard a lot of reviews on them and they're really inexpensive and I absolutely love them. So I got 3 different ones. I like these because they're like an actual pencil. Like, I really like the MAC lip liners because they are like an actual wooden pencil. I don't really like the ones which are like this bit is plastic, because when you sharpen them I always find they go really like dodgy and they don't sharpen that well, if you get me. So I got 3 different ones. I got Coffee and Kissy, All Nudes, obviously, Bite Me, and Chippy. To be honest, they're not always in stock. I have gone on again to try and get some more, but Obviously the most popular ones are like never in stock, but I've been using these like non-stop. So these are, this one's Coffee and Kissy, which is a really nice like brown nude. The next one is Bite Me, which is like sort of like a true brown nude. I absolutely love this one because I don't have a shade like that at the moment. And I also got Chippy, which is, it's got more of like a purpley undertone to it, but it's very nude. It's a bit more like a whirl, like MAC whirl, to be honest. But those are the three. I absolutely love them. The consistency is really nice because I do like to overline mine. So if I have a lip liner which is a bit too creamy, I find it really hard to like overline my lips. I prefer like a harder pencil. Yeah, I'll leave the links below. Hopefully you guys can get your hands on them. I do keep on checking for myself because I want some more shades. There's a lot of really nice nudes on there as well, so hopefully you guys can get your hands on them. But those are the last three things that I bought. Okay guys, so that completes the makeup products which I bought recently, even though it wasn't recently, it was ages ago. I really hope you did enjoy today's video. Let me know if you did down in the comments. Please give it a big thumbs up as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week in my next one.